Hello, everyone. Welcome to this edition of the Football Forecast Show, a football podcast in which we analyze football from an unbiased perspective, but we are unapologetically Manchester United fans. Glory, 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 Manchester United, glory, Manchester United, glory, glory, Manchester United. Today is the day that a lot of pundits thought we were going to meet our Waterloo. Unfortunately, Manchester United came out blazing. They came out blazing like hell. Manchester, 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 Manchester. Glory, 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 glory. Manchester United 3, Fulham 2. Arsenal 2, Manchester United 3. Manchester City 0, Manchester United 2. If that doesn't tell you the statement, if that doesn't tell you what time it is, then you have a long way to go. Then you have a long way to go. If that doesn't tell you that there is one tsunami, a tsunami rocking the EPL right now, then you have to go back and find out if you're a real EPL fan. Manchester United under Michael Carrick have rediscovered their form. They have rediscovered the days of Fergie. They have come back to who they were. They've gone back to the drawing board, and everything now is so seamless. It is the best, and this is the best time to be a Manchester United fan. We've been tortured. We've gone through hell. 14 months under Amorim were like 14 years. And now in less than a month under Carrick, we can rediscover our voice and be able to speak when others speak about football. Thank you, Carrick, for everything that you've done to us. What has Carrick brought to the team? He has not brought any other thing other than just rejuvenating the spirit of the guys. There's clarity, there's fluidity, there's structure, there's simplicity. And when you have all of these things in place in football, you have to win games. Manchester United is a team too talented to have gone through the misery that we've gone through under Amorim. This might not be the right time to say I'm sorry to Wilcox and Barada for cursing them out because they let Amorim go thinking that his structure was going to work out over time. But I think in as much as they have not done a perfect job, but they have done a near perfect job and should be appreciated for that. We have come a long way to be where we are today. To have smiles on our faces during the season, that was unheard of. That was absolutely unheard of. The mentality is different now. Manchester United play today with swag. Manchester United play as if it was a different team. It was like primetime Barcelona. This is Manchester United on steroids. Manchester United 2.0. If you are not scared to play against Manchester United, then it means you should consider yourself a champion. Every team in the UK now look at their schedule and go to that match against Manchester United, which was before in a win column. They go and they move it into a maybe column, and as the days go by, they're moving it into, oh no, this is a potential 3 points gone. That is how dangerous Manchester United have come. There's confidence. The players play at ease. Those who are on the bench, they are happy. Bench players are happy to be on the bench. That is when you know that you've arrived as a trainer, as a coach. When your bench players are as supportive as those who are on the pitch, when those that you bring in to replace others come in and feel the boots, feel the shoes, then you've arrived. Remember before the game, the preview show, I said Cunha was going to come in and replace Dogo, and he was going to maintain the same 11 that started the game. What happened? He did that. Why? Because it's logic. Football is so simple. When you don't complicate football, everyone understands what is. When everyone understands where the pieces of the puzzle will fall, it's difficult now for you to lose a game. You can lose by chance. In as much as we went home with 3 points today, we could have gone home with 1. But after all the pressure, what happened? We decided to step up. The equalizing goal was a wake-up call. Hey, we're losing this game. Manchester United have come of age where a draw now looks like a loss. The same Manchester that a couple of months ago will be begging for draws. We go to APGs, we beg for draws. We come to Old Trafford, we beg for draws. Now we've won 3 games. Not 3 games that have been given to us. 3 games on average after scoring what? 8 goals. 8 good goals. We're not even going to talk about missed opportunities and missed chances and things like that, because that is a bunch. But Manchester United have come of age. We've gone through pain. We have endured. And now we have a reason to go. We have a reason to smile. This is the best time to be a Manchester United fan. Those who were on the fence and those who left us to go support Stoke City and Grimsby, please come back. Come back home. There's no place like home. Manchester United is back. Back with arrogance, scary, playing scintillating football. They don't have Manchester United is on a mission. Those who thought we were out, who were contemplating whether we'll make it into the top 4. Top 4 is guaranteed. Now it's Manchester City. Now it's Manchester United, Arsenal. These two teams are in the top 4. Whoever wants to get into the top 4 should look for a way to get into the top 4. Manchester United is already in the top 4. By the end of the season, Manchester United will be in the top 4. Arsenal will be in the top 4. Which other 2 teams will make it? I bet I hear 5 teams have to make it. But we're just talking about the top 4. Top 4 is a separate league from the other league. Why? Because we've brought in a student of the game. Someone will learn from Ferguson. Someone will learn from the boss. Someone will learn from the boss. His people have come back to rejuvenate what? The system. And it's working. It's working. And this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning. To my big brother Roy Keane, he should stop hating. If this kid were to go around and win all those games, he will be the trainer next year. It's not his opinion doesn't even count anywhere. Most of these former Manchester United players in '92 batch think that they own this club. They do not own this club. Their ideas don't count. If this guy were to qualify us to Champions League, I will be one of those who will be chanting and wheeling and begging for the owners to make him the full-time coach for this team. He's good at what he does. He's proven it at Middlesbrough. He's proven it at United. And he deserves to be here. Manchester United on steroids. Scary. Arrogance. The kind of arrogance that you only see when Romario and the others used to play for Barcelona. That's the kind of scary arrogance that we have now at Manchester United. The mentality is different. There's a complete paradigm shift. Everyone goes in there to fight. Every single game is a war. It's a 90 minutes of war. And no one is afraid to make mistakes. You have to make mistakes to win games. The ratio of your mistakes have to be less than the mistakes that you make. The ratio of your mistakes have to be less than the good decisions that you make. Absolutely. But you must make mistakes to win games. You have to be able to make mistakes and to have that confidence and that belief that when you make a mistake, your other teammate is going to step up for you and your trainer is not going to fault you because you made a mistake. Don't make costly mistakes though. Even if they are costly mistakes, it's team effort. That's why we're 11 players and fans outside, number 12 players. That makes us what? A team. Manchester United, we are back. Glory, 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 glory days. Manchester United, we are back. A force to reckon with, whether you like it or not. Today, who was our player of the day? Casemiro. Do you know Casemiro? Cassie stepped up today. Casemiro played like primetime Ronaldinho, distributing blind passes left and right. Everywhere on the pitch, he was present. And he continued that with a wonderful, excellent goal to make it 1-0. After the 1-0, he gave a Ronaldinho blind pass to Cunha that I've not seen in a long time with this modern football. And what did Cunha do? Strike it. Strike it like Roger Milla Cameroon against Romania. The goalkeeper is right there on the first post, going down on his knees. You drop the ball right here, and it's a goal. No matter how hard the goalkeeper tries. The goalkeeper is there out on the first post. As he begins to drop down on his knees, you drop the ball right here. It's a goal. You try to the left, he'll pick it up. You try to the left, he'll pick it up. You try across, defenders will intervene. That is exactly what Cunha did. The goal was beautiful. But the beauty was the blind pass. The blind pass. The no-look pass from Casemiro. This wine, it is true that this wine, that the wine tastes better as it ages. Casemiro ages and he tastes like wonderful wine. Hopefully they come to an agreement where Casemiro can stay. And I look at a lot of the commentaries from our supporters who have been online all day. Nobody wants Casemiro to go right now. Nobody wants Casemiro to go. Everybody wants Casemiro to stay. He's highly intelligent, winner of 5 Champions League and captain for the Brazil national team, and you want to take him for granted? United should be happy to have someone like that in our fold. We should do whatever it takes to extend his contract and make him stay. Without Casemiro, it will be difficult. We can bring 10 Baleba, Anderson, all those names that we keep on hearing on a daily basis. They are no match for Cassie. Today, Cassie played like prime-time Casemiro. When his duties and responsibilities are well defined, he steps in the middle of the pack to help to work with Kobe. When Kobe runs slightly, they're always 5 to 10 meters apart. 5 to 10 meters apart. Nothing more, nothing less. When you beat Kobe, you turn around, Cassie is there. When you beat Cassie, you turn around, Kobe is there. They are 5, 10 meters apart all the time. And what happened? Wonderful result. 3-2. Where's my friend from Liverpool? Jimmy Carragher, who keeps on running his mouth. Last year he said Cassie should leave football before football leaves him. Let us ask him that question. What did you say? What did you say? Did I hear you say Cassie should retire? He should leave football before football leaves him? Where is Jimmy Carragher? You talk about a 5-time Champions League winner as if you're talking about someone on the street, someone who plays street soccer, that he should retire. Did you watch this game today? If Jimmy watched this game today, then he will know that he has to send an apology, official apology in writing to Casemiro and his fans and to the board of directors at Manchester United. This Casemiro is different. I really do not know why the coach went out of his way today to substitute Casemiro, even though we were leading by 2-0. Casemiro should be on the pitch for 90 minutes. And if this is his last season that he's playing with us, he should play every single minute until he dies on the field. We will miss him if he were to leave. Hopefully, we can find a way to maintain him when we qualify for Champions League. His 30 minutes, 45 minutes will be very, very good for us. We will need him. Primetime Casemiro is back. Manchester United 2.0 is back. Back with what? Vengeance. We're waiting for every team that destroyed us and humiliated us during the first round. We are coming for you. It's that time again. It's that time of the year where we separate boys from men, where we ask who is who. And Manchester United, they've stepped up. They have stepped up. Our fans keep on saying that, okay, Casemiro should not leave. Casemiro should not leave. Even if we bring other midfielders, Casemiro should not leave. Everybody wants Casemiro to stay. If everybody wants Casemiro to stay, then the board should do the right thing. Renegotiate his contract. Let him stay for one more season. And they really do not need to renegotiate his contract. I think if he were to play 35 games for this season, automatically his contract gets renewed. That's what people do not really understand. If he were to play 35 games, to start 35 games, his contract gets renewed. Even though he says he wants to leave. I hope he stays. Now let us get down to who are the next. Okay. Oh, after Cassie, yeah, Cassie should never be substituted. The next guy should be Sesko. That's the new kid on the block. Sesko, the kid is coming home. He's growing with time. Sesko gave us the goal that sealed our victory today, and that should not be taken for granted. It's a giant leap. It's a giant leap based on his performance over the years, over the season. This kid scored 2 goals in 17 games under Amorim. 2 goals in 17 games. And today, he scored 1 important goal that gave us 3 points. And he has scored 4 goals in 4 games under Carrick. So what happened? He's not afraid to make mistakes. His mentality is different. He believes that he's part of the team. He knows that he has the support of Cunha, Fernandes, Buemo, Ahmad. He knows that they're looking out for him. They want him to score. And that is a more reason why he comes in, why when he steps in on that field, he just wants to play. His first ball, he hit the post. His second one, he scored at injury time, extra time, when everyone thought hope was lost, when everyone thought it was over, when everyone thought United could not do anything again, and that, oh, we're going to settle for a draw. Fernandes and Sesko had something else on their sleeves, under their sleeves. Fernandes had an option to go past to dribble against Bassi. He looked left and right and realized that the only alternative, only Fernandes can do what he did. No one else could. Any regular winger will want to dribble Bassi before get that cross in. And Bassi thought they were going to dribble him. That's why he decided to slow down his motion. And what happened? Fernandes cut that ball right to the path. And who was there? A big striker. Another no-look goal. Remember, a no-look pass and a no-look goal. That is who we are. That is the new United. Arrogance and swag. That's the new United. The kid did not even look at the pole. That is how you define a striker. He knows his position. He knows where the posts are because they don't move the post. The post is there. He knows his position. He realizes when he got that ball that the pole is here. That is where the post is. The goalkeeper should be around here and the defenders will give him space. One touch and he turned around and hit it, and that was goal. Extra time goal that gave us 3 cherished points against the teams that do what? They say they play low block football. Low block football, we beat them. High block football, we beat them. Conservation football, we beat them. What next? What next? Tottenham at Old Trafford. Tottenham at Old Trafford. This is Demolition United. We're demolishing anything that stands on our way. 8 goals in 3 games. 9 points in 3 games. 9 invisible points. At the beginning of the championship, at the beginning of the second round, no one thought United could get 9 points from these 3 games. Let me define who Fulham as a club they are. That's a very good team under a very good manager, Marco Silva. They are not afraid to play against you. They've played against Chelsea. They got a result from Chelsea, got a result from Arsenal and Man City and Tottenham. This is a team that is well coached. They are 7th on the league table. United have just beaten number 1, number 2, number 7. Who next? The big thing today was, oh, United cannot play the same system and they get to beat them low block line teams. Low block line what? We are low block line. They are low block line. Man City are high block line. Arsenal are up block line. Bring anything along our path, we demolish. Manchester United is on a demolition course. Demolition course to be number 2 on the league table, worst case scenario. And will make noise towards the end of the season. Yes, that is Manchester United. Manchester United 2.0 on steroid. MU on steroid. This team is on steroid right now. When you look at the schedule, you see Man United, you pray. You sleep, you pray. Tottenham will be next. When they come to Old Trafford, we'll send the news far and wide. We are waiting. Glory, glory, glory days are back. Old Trafford is beginning to become the fortress that it was back in the days. Any team that have to come to Man U to Old Trafford now, they think. They don't go to sleep. Before, they used to go to sleep and wake up and tell us any kind of thing during their press conference and then come and beat us or get a draw. Not again. Not again. That is who Manchester United are. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, please do not forget to hit that notification button and subscribe to this channel so we can continue to bring you information and content of this magnitude and sort. It's a bright and nice day to be a Manchester United fan. This is the Football Forecast Show. a football focus show in which we analyze football from an unbiased perspective, but we are unapologetically Manchester United fans. But we love the football. We love football. We love the game of football. Today, Lehmann did very good. Though considered 2 goals, I thought it was going to be a clean sheet. A win is a win. No matter how ugly, a win is a win. No matter how ugly, a win is a win. It is not the clean sheet that I wanted, but a win is a win. Dalut was very excellent. I really do not understand what is wrong with these trainers at times. The area of the game that I do not always wish for substitution, if it is not barring any injury, should be the defense. When Dalut went out and Nas came in, I don't think Nas was ready for that challenge. Chukwueze was dangerous. He almost hurt us so many times, but for the fact that Dalut was excellent. Martinez, you already know who he is. Butcher comes there to clear his zone, make sure that his territory is devoid of any debris. I think I hope Delete is well enough so Maguire can have some rest. But he put on a fight today. And then we have Luke Shaw, who have rediscovered himself. Why? Because these defenders, they play simple football. They play what they have become accustomed to. They don't have to rush or push themselves to play something else. The midfield, we had Casemiro and Kobe, and they did exactly what they were supposed to do. Stay 10 meters, 5 to 10 meters away from each other at all times. If I'm drifting to the left, make sure you're 10 meters away from me. If I'm drifting to the right, make sure you're 10 meters away from me. When you do that, you clog the middle of the pack, and what happens? Your wingers, they drop into the middle of the field, and now you have a 4 midfield formation, and you have 2 strikers up front and 4 defenders. It's difficult to beat us. It's difficult to go past that to penetrate that midfield before you get to the defenders. That is exactly what we do. Konya came in to replace Doku and was excellent. Mbeumo was excellent. Fernandes, the best 10 shot in the world. The best 10 in the world, Fernandes. A lot of love. We love you, Fernandes. So that is the team that we have. And that team is going to make noise. They will make real noise. Manchester United, glory days. This is Manchester United on steroids. Manchester United 2.0. Manchester United back with the vengeance. This team can now breathe, take a deep breath and relax and get to the next game with one intention and one intention only: victory. Victory is the only thing that we hear. Victory. And how do they do that? Clarity, information, fluidity, structure, competence, change in mentality, and a complete paradigm shift. Ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the end of this show. Please do not forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, so we continue to bring information of this sort and magnitude into your homes. Have a blessed day. Have a blessed week as we continue to review what happened this week in preparation for Tottenham during the week. Thank you. Bye.